What's up, y'all? Welcome back, dude. I'm still trying to shake this cold, man. Goodness gracious. I'm manifesting greatness. All right, guys, I want to talk about someone. My buddy Ronnie dropped a comment the other day, and he's trying to learn this drum part. And he's asking if this stuff that I'm talking about, manifesting stuff and putting yourself in the end result, can I use that to get better on my instrument and like learn this difficult part that I'm not capable of playing? The answer is absolutely yes, brother. Yes, you can. So this is how I would approach it. I talk about keeping yourself in the end result because that's really important so that you can manifest that vibration. So in your mind, you already know it, brother. That's where I want you to be. Live there as much as you can. Even I know it's hard because in the real world, out here, you can't play it yet. But in your mind, you got to know that you can. You know what I mean? So that can be tricky for people to accept that. It's almost like a little kid just pretending. You got to kind of pretend. But it's not pretending. You got to know it's real. Once you stay in that mindset, in that vibration often, brother, the universe morphs around it and gives it to you. So you will just go on autopilot and the things will come to you, the necessary tools, the practice routines. Something else might pop into your life. Things are going to come support that idea to make sure that what you're living in your mind comes out in real life. You don't have to worry about how. You don't have to worry about when. Just know that you got it and you will do it. And once your mind gets comfortable in that state, you'll wake up one day and an idea will come in. Things will just happen, dude. It's autopilot. It's crazy, actually. You won't even realize how or what. It will just happen. The idea will come. The person will hit you up. You'll see a thumbnail of a YouTube video and it'll be all your answers. Like you got to just know that you're capable and that it'll happen and that you already got it. And just harness that vibration, brother, and it will. You will be able to manifest physical talent. Okay? Why? Because you're going to manifest that reality. The universe is going to throw the tools at you so that you can get there. We're all capable of everything already. Everyone is capable somewhere within us of pretty much anything. I mean, unless you got like a disability or something, if you got one leg, of course you can't run. But with the power of our mindset and thinking, you can really direct so many things into your life. Like, dude, I'm not a good speaker. Like, that's how I was my whole life. I remember when I graduated, I didn't get my high school diploma, but my GED. They wanted me to speak, and I was like, I ain't speaking, dude. I don't do that. But I manifested the ability to be able to speak. And I don't even know how, dude. I just kind of thought that I said it. I was like, nah, I want to be able to talk. I want to be able to turn on the camera and talk for 5-10 minutes and just flow and get all my thoughts out into a video. And it just eventually happened, dude. I don't even know. I didn't take a course. I didn't watch a video. And how can I keep a conversation going? It just happened. The universe heard my fucking vibration. It knew what I wanted and it just morphed around and I just got better, dude, naturally. It's basically it's nature. That's what it is. I read this thing the other day of quantum physics and the quantum world. It's really crazy when you think about it. If you zoom into reality, it gets really weird. Like everything, atoms, particles, me, you, the wall, every single thing in existence, when you zoom in and break it down to its core, it gets really weird. It's like an open field of possibility. Every molecule and every piece of matter exists in a whole plane and every possible point all at once. They just snap into one. They're constantly snapping into one, like when you observe it. So that when you scale that up and zoom back out, that's literally happening with us too. We exist on this plane of possibility. And there's a version of you, an infinite version in any aspect of life. And we are constantly molding into it with our thoughts and with our vibration. You already are everything. What reality are you tuning into? Decisions and thoughts. There's always a fork in the road, dude. You can go this way, you can go that way. There's a reality where you did both. There's a reality where you became, everything you wanted, and there's a reality where you're just a mess. You know what I mean? And with our thoughts and our vibrations, we are constantly swiveling into them. Okay? There's a reality where you're an absolutely insane beast of a drummer, and you can bring it in. You know what I mean? You can bring it in, brother. So I want you guys to focus on that today. I guess this is my main message today. This is always the message, brother. Put yourself in the end result. Live there. Dwell there. Get really comfortable there. The more you keep putting yourself in that mindset, the more it'll become natural. Just like anything, dude. Just like building a habit. We've all done this. You do this in your life right now. You got habits, and maybe you'll find a new one and you'll build it. It's called a paradigm, okay? A mental habit is called a paradigm. It's how you're set. It's how you're base one when you wake up in the morning. That's a great example, because when you wake up, it's a fresh start to a new day. What's your first thought? Where are you programmed? What are you set to? Maybe you're set in this vibe of like, I can't do it. Too difficult. I physically can't. Don't say all that shit, dude. You're just affirming, You're affirming the difficult task of which you can't do. You got to just know you can, and the universe will start throwing shit at you. Dude, you just magically will get better. I know it sounds crazy, dude. I'm not telling you to just sit there and do nothing. You got to harness the feeling, because that feeling, the vibration, that's what's going to make you do it. You won't sit there and be like, oh man, I really got to get up and practice that part. No, you'll want to. You will fucking be on autopilot, bro. That's the name of this game. Control your thoughts, control your energy, snap into any reality you want, just like the molecules are doing right now. Dude, you look up the observer effect. Quantum mechanics. It's insane. It's not bullshit. This is real scientific shit. The observer effect is actually mind-blowing, and it's proof, in my opinion, that this whole law of attraction, energy attracts energy, you're attracting what you're on par with. That whole scientific experiment further prove that point. I highly encourage you guys to check it out. The double slit experiment, quantum physics. It's crazy, bro. There's a lot of clues in there as to how reality's working, and it scales all the way up. I hope you guys got some use out of this video. Let's dwell in the final, the end result. Dwell there, live there, stay there in your mind every day until the universe has no choice but to bring it into reality. I love you guys. Like, share, subscribe, comment. I'll be back. Peace.